Get ready. We're getting in. We're finishing this up tonight. I think. Oh, I forgot about the... That hit for nothing. What in the world? Wow. That hit for nothing. He hit me with a fireball for nothing. Okay. Dwarf's very resistant to magic. I mean, we do have the 30% cut plus his 50%. I wonder if that does cut it by 80%. Man, even with all of our extra hit chance, you can see how hard it is to hit those bats. Very, very good at dodging. Yeah, I don't think this little section's gonna take very long. Well, by very long, I mean it'll probably be done today as long as the undead section isn't too brutal. We do have the Dwarven Battle Song, which is very nice and helpful. Yeah, because I think the only thing we can really do at this point is get, to make plus 15 gear. Like, that's it. Of, like, stats. Yeah, look, there's 2 of them hitting me with a fireball, and that's usually deadly. It's doing nothing. I promise you we're not on easy mode. I mean, we do have a lot of, constitution as well. Yeah, we have 862. Oh, we have full pack? What the? Alright, let's go sell some junk. You clearly have good taste in games for random neither of you in. I mean, yes, I think if you ask anybody who is interested in their selective game if they have good taste, they might say yes. That's a frequent thing. Moonstone. Do I want the moonstone? I think we're good on that. Yeah, probably, because I think the helmet has it. Alright, we're just gonna sell it. Might as well make more money. We could rip that apart if I needed more. I really don't need more unless I need strength. Sell it. Oh my god, look at all the potions I got. We also have 3 pounds worth of pearls in our pack. That's weird. Alright, recall back. Is this any good? What quality? Grand? That's probably okay. That's probably okay. Alright, let's do this. Battle song! Oh. That's cute. Yeah, you can see when he hits me with melee. That still did very little. You know what? That diamond setup that I never really got to try in full, kinda good. It may even help with that boss fight that's coming up. If you don't know which one it is, yeah, the guy who just stuns you and then puts the carpet under your feet and you die and it's stunned. I mean, now I can't be stunned either, which is very nice. That was disappointing. Oh, here we go. Break it. Ow. I only hit with like 2 of those when I'm shotgunning point blank? That's wild. Like, if you hit with all of them, it's fantastic. I just can't believe it. You have so much hit chance right now. And it's weird because the flying guys are the ones I assumed would have the extra, you know? The extra resistance. But it's this guy I couldn't get. Like, look at that. That's 4 crossbow shots all at once. Oh, I'm out of energy. I'm out of energy. Okay, fine, I'll pick it up. It's really not, the gold to weight ratio of that's usually not the best, but fine. Whatever. Is the XP even good off these guys? I don't think so. I should see how much the lava really does. Yes, you can jump the lava and it won't do damage. Oh. Ow! Surprisingly not a lot. Wonder if that was cut by 30%. Because that's what it feels like it was. And probably the other move too. Like that lava did a lot more, I think, when I was another. Is the chest blue or gold? Never mind. Dropped like 3 potions. Alright, whoops. Whoops. Nice. Ha! Insane. Yeah, we're just no issues with this area. One shot at him. I mean, technically not, because the move just is 5 shots in a row. But poor guy. Not really. Ooh, a double drop. Interesting. Good. Yeah, there must be like an upper limit of hit chance. Because there's no way I have 42 dexterity and I'm missing. That is plus 16 to hit. There's no freaking way. And that's just from the dexterity, mind you. That's from only dexterity, the hit chance. Not including the plus 5 from the crossbow. The thing we do want to look out for is, you can see that hit still was very painful. I mean, we only have a 15% cut to physical, so physical's gonna do a lot. I do have a lot of health, so unless they chunk, it's never gonna be scary, but... funny how you get all that constitution, and the constitution is more max health, helps for bursting. It also improves your regen, and you think, oh sweet, you're gonna see that thing ripping. No, it just kind of keeps it up so you see like the same trickle. I am getting more, but you will never see that health bar trickle up any more than it ever did. I should really look how that's going with the bar, because I haven't been looking, and I need to. Ha! You had 1 free hit, buddy, and you wasted it on a fireball. Which would be a good call normally. I think if they ever did that point blank, I would die with other characters, because I'd be like, oh, well, that figures. But, yeah, not with the dwarf. Oh, yeah, see, that melee hurt. One down. Two down. Well, it was technically 3 down, but... Nice. We're getting a lot of healing potions, too. Ransack is something special. A flawless great axe, huh? Interesting. Alright, going back. We should probably check for... yeah, we'll keep 9 of those. I really don't need them. I don't really need a flawless battle axe either. What's this have? A pearl and a diamond. Not a bad find. Don't need it, but it's cool. A jade, we can just buy that for cheaper than that. That's an amethyst. We should probably rip that one apart. Just in case we need more later. 4 moonstone. I don't need more of it. So workshop, go over here, rip it apart. I don't really need it, but I'm kind of doing it for preparation of the potential run that if we want to see it, which is, do you guys want to see the game get demolished by the barbarian? Because I think the barbarian's the one who could do the most burst with double. We'll get him the best weapons. He'll dual wield them. He will have plus 15 gear. He will do absurd damage, never miss. Yeah, it's about as scary as that sound. I was really contemplating not picking up that recall potion because... yeah, surprisingly we don't need it. This place always takes a little bit to explore. We're pretty close to done, though. Wow, we are getting so lucky with those ransacks. Because we should have 10% less chance for that to go off. I think, anyway. Bye-bye, buddy. Was there any loot over there? Oh, look at that. You know, for how they have that snug in there, you would think it would drop something better than a runestone. A runestone is 1,000 gold. It's not really great. I mean, not that any of these gems are particularly amazing. The best you're going to get out of a gem is a 4,000 gold purchase, so you're saving that. They're not necessarily worth that. Very important distinction. You are not saving it. Well, you're saving it, not making it. Imperial shortbow, thanks for nothing. This might hurt. Or not, because he missed. Nice. Yep, I think we have it all figured out now. That's funny, you can just jump out of the lava. Oops. A little bit of hot feet, but nothing too important. Oh, you have to go around, huh? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't realize it was like that. Oh, wow, that is really blocked off, isn't it? Anything over here? Wait, can you just sprint through? What is this? Oh my god. You can just sprint through the lava. Ah, that makes it way easier. I don't know if I'm just getting that lucky at the moment, or you can just genuinely sprint through it and it... Be important to know. Though I will say, if we do a playthrough where I'm the barbarian and I have the best of the best gear, I can tell you that the air domain, we're not staying there long. We're just hopping right through it. Really, most of it, that's what we're doing. We're not going to do side quests. It's just going to be basically a story rush. You know, kind of if you have the best gear, what are you doing side quests for? Unless you're trying to get the XP, I guess. Oh yeah, you can just dash. I figured the lava would slow you if you did it. Whoa. Didn't need to dodge it. Felt like it anyway. Dang, a crit for 1,000 is normal? If we can hit him, that's great. Of course, you have to actually hit. Stop blocking, sir. Won't end well for you. Alright. And kick this open. That was a club. We do not need that. Clubs are never worth it. Fire shock axe. Interesting. A fine shock hand axe. How much does that sell for? 5,000. So if you needed topaz at any point and you found something like that, yeah, you ripped that apart. Them being 4,000 a piece, yeah, it maths out. Although one thing I am still curious about is if you got enough wisdom, and I was kind of leveling a cleric to find that out, is that if your wisdom is high enough, you just make stuff free. You would have to level up only wisdom. But if you did... Wow. Ha! Oh. One of those guys, huh? That's alright. We're gonna close the distance here. A little bit dicey. Oh, he did the thing where my damage is cut. Quick move, buddy. Ah. Well, bad news. That move is not considered a slow, despite it slowing you. That'll do it, and now we're in. Yeah, because that's like the weird thing. Really, as far as melee is concerned, I think only undead can be resistant to your slashing of melee. But I think hammers are usually a pretty safe bet. Not two-handed hammers. The war hammers are really bad. The morning stars are pretty good if you're using that. Okay. Time to fight the dragon, which I was curious about.
Your fortune ends here, adventurer. This time there shall be no escape from my flames. I will leave nothing of you but ash.
Oh. Nope. Oh my god, the damage. Oh, oh my god. Yeah, that just happened. That was, yeah, so you can see that the hit chance didn't get any worse even for a boss fight of all things. That poor boss had hopes and dreams and not anymore. We solved that for her. Sorry, Isagora. It's like that's it for you. I've gotta be honest with you, that makes me really scared for how insane it would go if we did the barbarian. Oh, please jump. I don't trust that to not be a gap that kills you. Oh, dragon's dead. Insane.
The fire foundation.
Yep, so water.
Very well.
And then the last boss, she just casts
Jarek tells.
a lot of, you know,
I'll
water.
warn you again, Khan. Your men will only die here. Nothing can stand between my magic and my foes and live.
You're powerful indeed, Eludra, but your arrogance will be your undoing.
How dare you? You think to command me, worm?
I do, and by your master's wishes, do not forget that. The men stay. Farewell.
That's great. Now this is aquamarine, I think. Which is good, you don't get those normally. I think that's maybe why. No, because you get topaz in the air area, which is good. You'd think it would always be based on gems you can't get. Yeah, he can't freeze me, and he does no damage. Oh, why is he also resistant to... Yeah, you know what? That's not bad how hard that hits, even with the damage cut. I'm super curious of what's gonna happen to those poor Yetis. Honestly, the crossbow wouldn't be that scary if it wasn't for the fact that I could hit, you know, 5 times. So yeah, I think my crossbow's hitting for like 300 plus if they're not resistant, which is insane to me. You can't block right now with the battle song up, so that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, so I will say there's one thing that's good. You do like the reduction of slow and stun. That is it. 100% is 100%. So I'm wondering if that works with wisdom. If you get your wisdom high enough, that would just reduce it to nothing. I mean, surely... I don't know. I guess if you made enough wisdom that you had, what, 50 extra? Because it's 5% every 2. So... you know, you'd need... well, you'd only need to go to 30 wisdom to get it. So I can't imagine it works that way. But if it reduces the purchase price of everything by half, that's super good. And your sell prices would get higher. Wow. I mean, it deleted a dragon, so... we get crits for 1,000. Remember when we had Full Metal Dwarf and I saw 400 crits and I was super excited? That was in the first one, by the way. When we were just... that was just a normal playthrough, though. We got a +5 weapons. That was always nice. But I don't think you couldn't craft stuff. There was no workshop in that one. It was just all drops. That's it. Yeah, Full Metal Dwarf was insane because our luck was insane. That's what really impressed me. Being able to just get that much +5 gear, and then it was a great axe, like, insane. Because normally people use the one-hander, is what happens. You go in there and you get the one-hander, and it's really nice. Ow, that actually hurt. Oh, I still have the buff. Wait. Wow, that was friendly fire. It's friendly fire for 0, but it is friendly fire. Okay, now we can block. I was a little bit worried there. He did a lot of damage hitting me with that throw. Normally we do not have our full set at this point. Oh, you know what? There's a slow tied to that. If he hits you with that, it's a slow, but we don't care. Yeah, it's weird that, doing so well with just the dwarf here. Oh. I don't even need the aquamarine, but I'm gonna keep it because, like I said, the plan is get +15, +15. Here's the real issue. Outside of the dupe method, I don't know how you would get. It would take so many playthroughs to get the jacinth you need to make the weapons. You need 176 jacinth, and you can't buy it. It's just not there. You wanna flex on me, sir? Stagger, huh? Yeah, that guy right there does nothing. His whole thing is he's supposed to slow you and do magic damage. Because it's... How much health did you roll? He rolled a high number. Like, the variance in health can be absurd. And I don't know if it's like... There's a chance they're just considered, like, elite level. But that's how they roll the extra, or if it's just that varied of a health level. Okay, why am I missing everything now? Apparently I'm shooting water. Yeah, this is extreme. I should not be able to stand in their face like this. That's not normal. But it worked, so... And normally we have to be a little bit more cautious when we go through these. I just crit him for 700. Now my offhand is really weak because it's only a +3, but it's still flawless. So. Done. Yeah, this is insane. When you see it, like when you have this much gearing, it's kind of absurd. I'm super curious what he'll do to the boss fights, though. Like, if we can get close to that boss and just start destroying him that way, yeah. And it's like that sometimes. We're almost done with this, water area. Like that. Yeah, we're almost to the boss. Just right up here. Oh. Okay, we probably shouldn't stand in that many mobs. It's still extreme. They're hitting the wall. That's weird. Apparently, if they're hitting the wall, it makes it real easy to just use your burst. How much health did he have? Because he walked up, flexed, died in 2 swings, and none of it was over a 200 damage hit. Okay, these guys just have way more health than it looks like. There you go. That's it. We're there. There's a save point coming up, and that's, yeah. Oh, there is no save point. Yes, there is behind it. I was gonna say, what? Save point, deal? And that's Water Foundation. And then we're going to Act 4. That's funny. That's just so funny.
Who I am Eludra, the Sea Witch, mistress of the depths. My sorcery has sunk 100 ships and slain 2,000 men. And now it will utterly destroy you.
Huh? Battle song! Yeah, I could have done that area better, but I just wanted to see if that would work. I just stood right in her face and just unloaded. What in the... We could talk to him. But let's go sell first. Man, this is what I was missing, huh? When you have the actual defensive gear. I don't think I ever had someone have both pieces with the amethyst. The slow and stun reduction's really nice, but I think you'd still be better with the physical damage reduction there.
Seeking arms and armor? I have everything you need right here.
Whoops. Sold a diamond. I've done that twice now that I've sold a item like that accidentally. Yeah, there's a flawless great axe. I think those are one of the, like, the really, really good ones. If you get them. Now, if you look under buy, it goes to 64. Yeah, that one's 40 to 96. And that's, like, the thing, is, like, it's better to use those than the great axe, I think. Because swords get extra crit chance. I forget what great axes get. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're ready to roll. We have a bunch of gems we don't need, but... Because all we really need a lot of, if we're making a perfect barbarian, is chassis. That is the one thing that'll kill you. Because what you would do is you'd go all that for like plus 15 in strength 3 times, and then you would buy, the Jade for the rest of it, and then you'd have to do that 3 times. So yeah, it's a lot. You'd probably have to dupe for that. Now, one thing you could do as well, and it'd probably be the best way, is before you go buying all the gems, you would probably just buy enough to make 3 pieces, like on the dwarf, just buy 1, 2, 3 sets to make plus 5 of each of the wisdom, or charisma, which is amethyst. Amethyst is another big problem because you can't buy it. So, like, the issue there is if you want to use wisdom to save money, or charisma to save money and get a bunch of it so you can buy the gems, it really only buys the things you don't care about. Like, you need a lot of amethyst if you want the charisma. which, you know, that's just to buy more gems. So you're better off just making all the money to, like, make the gear, and then you could use that to just kind of relegate it to only needing jacinth, which could be cheesed in two ways. One of them's duplicating, which I would recommend. And the other one is having someone, which is, I would say it's almost like the same thing, but you would have someone load in their second character. There's a way to do that as well. You load in that character where the fire elements are. I don't know if you can do that. There's some way to do that where you can get a bunch of XP on someone and then have them leave. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Met with success at the Water
Just
Foundation?
dupe it.
Your reputation is well deserved.
Or you're just going through the game a million times to get all the jacinth. Well, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, thanks. Is that the last of them?
Yes, with all
What
the
in
elemental
the-
foundations active, we can... What in the... Karn, I should have known...
I love this
that
part.
you'd show up, desperate to save your patron's plots. I should have killed you back in Nashkel.
Not likely, old man. I'll die in my sleep before you put me to the sword. Wait, stop! I did not come here to fight.
I've grown tired of your trickery, Sellsword.
I like how Omduel says nothing. He just stands there like,
Than your blade.
Perhaps that is so, but I speak truly. The Zentarum have lost the Onyx Tower, Jarek. But so have you. The Vampire Lord, Mordek Salanmir, holds the only way into the tower's core. It is he who controls the tower, now that your agents have brought it back to Torel.
Mordok, the Pale Knight, the White Prince himself? Oh, we're doomed. Damn this all. Mordok hasn't stirred for nearly a century. What could he be up to?
No one knows. But disaster looms over both my employers and your precious realms one way or another. Darkhold sent troops, but we've lost contact with them. Slain by Mordok's own undead soldiers, I think.
Then we'll finish the job. Karn, I know Mordok's shadow magic keeps his keep well hidden. If the Zentarum knew the way, you must lead us. And you, adventurer, will need your arm as well. Are you with us?
that'd be funny to hear the dwarf's way of talking about it. Let me check something, because this is something I didn't actually check. Because this would be the other way to get jacinth without duping. Is the same thing that I did with the amethysts. Well, I don't think we could do it with amethyst. But with the diamond and the moonstone. Or no, I did do it with amethyst. You could get more. It's just more pricey than buying it straight up. But if you already have the wisdom or the charisma for it, right? You could just buy those cheaper because it's down here. You could shorten that down so it's not so expensive. Does he have it on anything? Yeah, see, there's 4 of it. 66,000 a piece. So you'd have to really reduce that down so you can buy it. So you'd have to make the wisdom first. Or the charisma. I keep calling it wrong. Unless there's another one that has it. But I think they're pretty smart about that. They were like, no, you don't get that for cheap. I think they always knew not to put those on things.
I receive new shipments free. So if you don't see something here,
They were very stingy with that one, and for good reason. Strength's kind of like the end-all be-all stat if you're really doing it. Because I think the thing that ends up happening is melee weapons scale off of strength, and then strength itself already gives you +1 damage and hit instead of just the +1 hit. So it's getting a little bit extra damage. So end-all be-all, if you're getting a +15s, it's going to add up a decent bit, really. Dexterity is just going to be the armor, which makes it harder for them to hit you. I'm at 178. So, I mean, you could try that, and maybe there's things that scale with it. But if you're going to stack armor, you're going to end up with a lot of dexterity. Honestly, I wouldn't even do that. Like, it's nice. It's armor. but you would just go. You get more like out of just getting shield expertise. Just get shield expert on a chest, get a ton of AC. Would be a little bit smarter, but I just don't know how good that is. AC doesn't feel worth stacking. Because I feel like it'll end up being the same thing where you can get it to a certain point, but it won't get any better.